What is going on, guys? JD from New York here. Thank you so much for stopping by the channel. Today, it is Thursday, November 2nd, 2017. I don't believe it's November already, man. Before you know it, we're going to get Thanksgiving. Before you know it, we're going to get Christmas. Before you know it, we're going to get Roman Reigns winning the Royal Rumble. Same shit every single year. I hope that last thing doesn't happen, though, because I really want to keep my sanity this Royal Rumble season, or this WrestleMania season. And I don't want to come on here and pop a blood vessel, even though I'm sure you guys would love to see that. But regardless of all that nonsense, today is what we're going to be talking about, man. A little bit of extra for you. Off the script, we have news on Luke Gallows, Karl Anderson, and one Finn Balor leaving the WWE. Is there any truth to this ongoing rumor via social media? Also, people making a big fucking deal about Triple H joining the Shield. We're going to go over it. Yes, it doesn't make any sense whatsoever. But at the end of the day, when you're overseas on a tour for people who are rabid for WWE, obviously decisions have to be made for the better of the business. So we're going to go over all that. Plus, we got Seth Rollins claiming that Sasha Banks is the greatest female performer of all time. Also, we're going to go over Braun Strowman and new possible plans for Braun Strowman. Could we see Braun Strowman as the new Intercontinental Champion? All that today, right here on Off the Script Extra. If you guys don't know what's going on via Barbershop Window, here you go. barbershopwindow.com/offthescript is the official store for this very podcast. As you guys see there, 10 different designs. If you guys want to go get any one of those lovely designs, they are some of the best looking t-shirts for any podcast anywhere, man. And today, Barbershop Window is sponsoring the podcast. We are an official partner with Barbershop Window. It's barbershopwindow.com/offthescript. My favorite out of all of them is that JD is Negan shirt, man. That shit is fucking beast. So make sure you guys go and get it. $19.99 for every shirt that you see there. And I got 2 more designs coming on the way for the big Black Friday sale coming after Thanksgiving, man. So make sure you guys hop on that. We're coming out with a bench design because I bench everybody. And it's an ongoing thing, so I might as well make some fucking money off of it. And we're going to come out with an exclusive gender-only Get Off My TV t-shirt. You do not want to miss any of that stuff. barbershopwindow.com/offthescript. So thank you guys so very much for that. Also, follow me on Twitter at JDFROMNY206. And make sure you guys hit that subscribe button down below and turn on that bell for all notifications. We are almost there, man. 85,000 subscribers. So thank you guys so very much for all that. Let's get into the news, man. Rumor killer here on Finn Balor, Karl Anderson, and Luke Gallows leaving the WWE. Now, if you're Luke Gallows and Karl Anderson, I don't know why you wouldn't want to leave the WWE after Monday Night Raw's pathetic attempt at making people laugh during the trick or street fight, and then Kane ultimately burying Finn Balor once again on Monday Night Raw after he defeated Cesaro in a very good match on Raw. Fans have begun speculating about each individual's future following Monday Night Raw. The speculation continued on Tuesday after fans noticed that Karl Anderson removed any WWE references from his Twitter bio. Later, Finn Balor posted a tombstone picture on Twitter with the words that say "Goodbye" engraved on it. And as you guys can see here, that is the picture that Finn Balor had posted on social media via his Twitter account. A tombstone that said bye. Now, I didn't think anything of it. I don't know why WWE would allow Finn Balor to walk. I don't know why Finn Balor would want to walk. I'm sure he's making one hell of a living in WWE. But you guys do know, if you follow Finn Balor's social media accounts, whether it's Instagram or Twitter, that Finn Balor is a master troll on social media. So do not take anything he says seriously. Now, Balor is obviously trolling, as he's done in the past on social media. That has been confirmed. As far as Gallows and Anderson go, there is nothing to the rumors about them being gone or done with the WWE. In fact, they are booked for the European tour, and they have been added to shows in December. This week, WWE also has them listed on the card for the upcoming shows in New Delhi, India.
The make-believe Maharaja?
He'll be on those shows, and the failure will be representing WWE as its world champion. Some of the speculation was fueled by the fact that fans are generally disappointed with the way WWE has used them. Because of the report, Vince McMahon was turning down the idea, or apparently did turn down the idea, of a Bullet Club reunion at TLC. It doesn't make any sense right now, being that it was just a one-off match made at the very last minute. So I don't blame Vince McMahon for turning down the idea of a Bullet Club. Do I think Vince McMahon is in favor of a Bullet Club reunion in his company, on his programming? No. I don't think it's ever going to happen, because Vince McMahon is a salty, demented old man. But I don't blame him for not doing the club reunion at TLC with the Balor AJ Styles match. Now, obviously, we all know, and we are in agreement, that Gallows and Anderson are just unbelievably wasted on Monday Night Raw. They have been underutilized more so than I think anybody. You could put Bayley on that list. You could put Sasha Banks on that list. You could put Dolph Ziggler on that list. You know, the list goes on and on for people that WWE is underutilizing right now. But Gallows and Anderson, even Finn Balor, you could put him at the top of that list too, especially in 2017. But Luke Gallows and Karl Anderson are definitely at the top of that list, man. They came in with such hype, and WWE, right out of the gate, they just booked them wrong right out of the gate. I would have not booked them the way that WWE did. They won the tag team championships from the New Day, and that was pretty much it. They didn't do anything since then. So, I don't, or not the New Day. They beat the New Day for the tag team championships, and then they lost the tag team championships at WrestleMania in that ladder match with the returning Hardy Boys. But, I mean, they have just been a complete waste. Instead of building up the tag team division and putting these two talented guys who are a great tag team in the tag team division and building around them, WWE is just wasting them. You know, and it all goes back to how they were introduced to the WWE audience. Roman Reigns, immediately fed to Roman Reigns. Styles, Roman Reigns. Gallows, Roman Reigns. Anderson, Roman Reigns. And it just continued on from there. Instead of giving us a fucking club versus Shield showdown, which would have been fantastic if you guys wanted to reunite the Shield and have it mean something. Now I'm hearing rumors of the Shield going up against Sheamus, Cesaro, and Kane. How is that going to excite anybody? It's just done because WWE doesn't know what they want to do. Now, the reason why Kane has been beating up Balor is not so much because they're trying to bury Balor. Yeah, sure. I don't believe that for a second. But WWE is trying to build Kane up for an eventual match with Braun Strowman. And again, I add, what hasn't Big Show done that Kane is going to do against Braun Strowman? I don't understand it. What do you need to build Braun Strowman up as a monster and have Kane be the guy to do it? Like, I don't understand. That's what the Big Show matches were for. That's what the Steel Cage matches with Big Show were for. That's what Breaking the Ring with Big Show was for. That was with, Roman Reigns and what Roman Reigns did for Braun Strowman and the destruction that he caused Roman Reigns by shoving him off, a loading dock and just, I'm not finished with you yet, Roman, and walking away from an ambulance. I mean, I don't understand why Kane is being used to build up Braun Strowman. The man walked away from a fucking ambulance crash. If Kane can't one-up that, then it's a waste of fucking time. Nobody wants to see that. And Kane ain't no Big Show either. Kane is decrepit, wasting away, absolute waste of everybody's time on WWE television. My brothers don't even watch WWE as regularly as I do. They tune in here and there, and they laugh. My younger brother Michael laughed at the fact that Kane beat Seth Rollins clean. He's looking at me. I was over at my mom's house the other day, and he's like, what's going on with Kane? I'm like, I don't know. They're building him up for Braun Strowman. Apparently, he laughed. He's like, how can anyone, but this was his exact words, how can anyone believe in Kane beating Seth Rollins when Seth Rollins on any planet is the much more superior athlete? You know, against a 50-year-old Kane. I'm like, I don't know. Why don't you ask fucking WWE Creative about that one? You know? AJ Styles lost to Finn Balor. Finn Balor comes out the next night, is beat clean by Kane. Why are you putting Finn Balor in that situation? Why is Kane being built up? Why is Balor losing clean the night after he beats the best wrestler on the planet? Why is Balor losing clean, period, if Balor's the one you're setting up for Brock Lesnar? If Balor can't beat Kane, how is he going to even stand a chance against Brock Lesnar? Unless plans have changed, which I reported on Off the Script last week, and if you guys want to go check that out. Speaking of checking shit out, Monday Night Raw, SmackDown Live, and NXT reviews are on the channel right now. Monday Night Raw, we talk about everything that happened on Raw, that horrible Halloween show, or pre-Halloween show. SmackDown Live was much better this week. Not a bad show, decent show for SmackDown Live, and NXT is always great. The final announcement, or the official announcement, rather, for War Games by William Regal. So make sure you guys go and check that out. They'll be within the video in the annotation. But they're building up Kane for a program with Braun Strowman. His run is temporary because he is probably going to win the mayor position in Knoxville, Tennessee. Now, you can argue, obviously, that they could have Kane beat up anybody else, but that is the reason why they are doing it. It's all revolving around Braun Strowman. So Finn Balor, Luke Gallows, and Karl Anderson are not going anywhere. You guys can remain calm on social media. No need to blow shit out of proportion. The Balor Club is staying with the WWE. Now, this story, again, has everybody up in arms. I want you guys to look at these pictures here. We got Ambrose, Rollins, and Triple H taking his turn as Roman Reigns' stunt double. We got Triple H here doing his Triple H shit, spitting the water, wearing the Shield paraphernalia, the vest, and all that shit. People are going up in arms over this shit, man. I don't know what's going on social media. People complaining about Triple H joining the Shield. Yes, it doesn't make any sense because Rollins has a deep-rooted hatred for Triple H. And that was the last we seen of Triple H, was at WrestleMania when Rollins beat him. So, why would Triple H come back just on a whim and team with Rollins when there hasn't been any storyline continuation or any storyline reasoning as to why that would happen? But people are going crazy over. That's the only thing that I'm going to complain about here. Do you want to know why Triple H joined the Shield on the European Tour? The European Tour kicked off on Wednesday, and fans in attendance were disappointed to learn that Roman Reigns was not with the company because he is still recovering from a medical issue. However, WWE wants to make things right with the fans whenever one of their top stars is unable to appear. As you guys seen in the photographs, Triple H teamed up with Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose as an honorary member of the Shield at WWE shows in Glasgow. Now, not only did he team up with them, but apparently he is an honorary member of the Shield for this tour. So you can put Triple H's wife through a table and then become an honorary Shield member on a European tour. Wow. I mean, Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose must consider themselves lucky, man. You know, fuck Stephanie, right? He went out to the ring, obviously, as you guys seen in the photographs, in full Shield gear and got the loudest pop of the night. Why are you people on social media complaining? You know, I don't blame WWE. They want to fan the flames or keep the flames from even starting. Roman Reigns, to me, he's not a big draw, but obviously he is a draw for WWE. He's not, especially here in the United States, he might not be a big draw. Maybe overseas is a different story because WWE isn't there all the time like they are here. So, you know, for people over there, they want to come out and see WWE's biggest and best. Roman Reigns, believe it or not, like him or not, is one of WWE's biggest stars. Okay? So if he's not on the European tour, people who don't get the product, you know, outside of twice a year live, they're going to be disappointed when something is advertised and then it's not delivered. It's not Roman Reigns' fault. It's not WWE's fault that Roman Reigns is sick. He's just sick and needs to recover. So WWE, instead of issuing refunds and delivering star power that they had originally promised, then wasn't there, couldn't make it due to illness, they're going to give you someone even bigger than Roman Reigns to make sure you are happy by the end of the night. even though it doesn't make any sense. Triple H joins the Shield in Scotland. So there you go. There's no reason to bitch and moan about it. Triple H isn't joining the Shield permanently. He's just there so that fans are sent home happy because Roman Reigns was not able to make the tour as he's recovering from illness. Leave it at that. People are going crazy over it, and I didn't understand why. Just use your fucking brains, people. Use common logic. Triple H is not a part of the Shield. He is only teaming with Rollins and Ambrose for the European tour because Roman Reigns is still ill. Speaking of the Shield, Seth Rollins calls Sasha Banks one of the greatest of all time. I think that's jumping the gun a little too fast there, Mr. Seth Rollins. Could she have the chance to be one of the greatest of all time, if not the greatest of all time? Yes. Yes. I've said it many times. Sasha Banks has been the best in-ring female performer since WrestleMania. Has she been treated as such? No. Has she been rewarded as such? No, because Monday Night Raw creative is fucking garbage. Now, Seth Rollins is quite the fan of Sasha Banks, obviously, with that statement. To say Sasha Banks has been a big part of the women's revolution is an understatement. Just a few years ago, the women's division was a little more than a joke, but things have changed in a huge way. Banks has helped turn the division around and even main evented pay-per-views last year with Charlotte. Her work has earned her a big name and a spot in the industry as one of the biggest female performers right now. According to WrestlingInc.com, Seth Rollins recently participated in a fan question and answer session where he spoke on Banks. A fan asked him his thoughts on her, and Rollins responded by saying she was one of the best of all time, male or female. Rollins also praised her athleticism. I would not go out there and say she's one of the greatest of all time yet. Is she probably the best in-ring performer that the WWE has right now? Yes. Female-wise, yes. Is she one of the best in-ring performers female-wise in the industry? Yes. Is she looked upon as someone who's a benchmark for the industry? And is she looked upon for, you know, inspiration for younger women out there? Yes and yes. Is she one of the greatest of all time? Yet? No. No. How old is she? 25? She has many, many more years to add to that statement. But I would not call her one of the greatest of all time yet. But Rollins clearly thinks otherwise. Jumping the gun on that comment there is Seth Rollins. And I'm sure you guys agree with me on that. Finally, to end this off the script extra, Braun Strowman. What are the plans for Braun Strowman? And is he challenging The Miz for the Intercontinental Championship? Braun Strowman returned via a garbage truck that was not the same as the one that he was dumped into at TLC, because it made sense in Vince McMahon's brain. I don't know what makes sense in Vince McMahon's brain. I would love to know what goes on in Vince McMahon's brain. After all, he left via garbage truck, so they had one drop him off as well on Monday Night Raw. Even though, as Brian Alvarez pointed out on Wrestling Observer Live this week, the two garbage trucks were different colors, just like I mentioned on Monday Night Raw review. And if you are somebody with a fucking brain, you would realize that TLC was in Minnesota and Monday Night Raw was in Maryland. So, obviously, it wasn't the same fucking garbage truck. And what WWE was trying to do was just create cheesy, horror-like atmosphere with Braun Strowman. And I hope they don't continue that with Braun Strowman. I hope it doesn't become a running joke. Oh, he's the monster among men. He's got to rise from the garbage and rise from the rubble. Give me a break. So, Braun Strowman rose from the trash that was dumped out of the garbage truck and chased The Miz, Bo Dallas, and Curtis Axel to the ring and destroyed Axel with several power slams, one through the announce table on the stage, while The Miz and Dallas got away. Now, it looks like things might be switching up for Braun Strowman, because Dave Meltzer said in the Wrestling Observer newsletter that he would appear Braun Strowman is going to start some type of program with The Miz. Kane and Strowman are still planned down the line, but that won't happen until December or January. Now, Dave Meltzer said that it could happen at the Royal Rumble as a marquee match. It could happen at the December pay-per-view for Monday Night Raw. It appears the plan for the Bar and Kane is to team up and face Rollins, Reigns, and Ambrose when Reigns returns from illness, which right now it's reported that he has the mumps. That's Mike Johnson from PW Insider. So Braun Strowman isn't finished terrorizing The Miz. Obviously, he got away, so there would seem like there's going to be some continuation to this. He might challenge for the Intercontinental Championship while he's at it. So, you know, Angle might make a match, and he might have The Miz put the IC title on the line against Braun Strowman. You know, who the hell knows? Looks like Braun Strowman is going to face a new challenge, and The Miz is going to have to deal with an even bigger one. So this will be a very interesting situation if The Miz has to keep averting disaster every single time with Braun Strowman. But The Miz by now is good at running away. You know, The Miz hasn't done anything with the Intercontinental Championship. You know, he really hasn't been built up as anything special on Monday Night Raw. He's just there, in my honest opinion. Like I said, he's got a Hall of Fame mouth, but his IC title reign this year has been anything but great. You know, it's been decent. The only time WWE even made the IC title relevant in recent memory was last year when he was going one-on-one with Dolph Ziggler on SmackDown Live. After that, we got a Dean Ambrose-Miz feud again rehashed on Monday Night Raw, and after that, I mean, it was just down, down, down for the IC title. I think they're keeping it on The Miz right now because they don't have any idea what they want to do with the IC title, and The Miz wouldn't have anything really else to do if he wasn't doing what he's doing now. But I would love to see the IC Championship on a babyface. Braun Strowman, I mean, it would be a one-sided contest, but if Braun Strowman is a babyface and he wins the Intercontinental Championship, imagine Braun Strowman versus Samoa Joe for an Intercontinental Championship mid-card program. I mean, I'm all over that. I take my money right now. I'd love to see that. I think Braun Strowman would do better with the IC title than The Miz. At least the title would be on a fucking babyface. The babyfaces are better Intercontinental Champions, especially now that there's more heels on Monday Night Raw that aren't doing anything. You got Joe, you got Elias. You know, I would love to see Jeff Hardy have a run with the Intercontinental Championship as a babyface when he comes back. I would have given Matt Hardy the Intercontinental Championship on Raw this past Monday because The Miz is doing nothing with the title. But Strowman with the IC title, it's different. We've never seen or haven't seen anybody in recent memory the size and the dominance of Braun Strowman have the IC title. It would be good for the title because you put the title on Strowman, realistically, who's going to take that title off of him? The title's on The Miz right now, and it's not doing much of anything. I enjoy The Miz's act, but he isn't doing anything for the IC title. The title's supposed to make the guy, or the guy's supposed to make the title. Just look at Jinder Mahal. Jinder Mahal is completely devaluing the WWE Championship. I'm not saying that The Miz is a Jinder Mahal, but The Miz right now, the way he's being booked, is not doing anything for the Intercontinental Championship. So I'd rather them take the title off the Miz and put it on someone that they are booking strong, so at the same time you're making the title look strong as well. So Braun Strowman could be challenging for the IC title, and he could be taking it off The Miz sometime in the near future. Those are rumors right now, so don't take them as credible. Meltzer and Alvarez only speculating at this point by what they see on WWE television. And that's all I got for Off the Script Extra on this Thursday afternoon, man. Thank you so much. If you enjoyed the video, hit that thumbs up, and make sure you guys follow me on Twitter at JDFROMNY206, and hit that subscribe button down below. Turn on that bell for all notifications so you guys are aware of when I do upload. Tonight is the Call of Duty release, midnight release. I might be streaming on YouTube, depends on how I feel with the game, so make sure you guys keep an eye out for that. If you guys want to support the podcast, patreon.com/JD from NY206, the best way to do it. Thank you to all the Patreons so far for coming out in November, man. We are only 2 days in. We got 8 new Patreons, man, so thank you guys so very much. And if you guys want to support the show, also check out my sponsor, Audible. Audible's giving you guys 30 days free. That's 1 month free of their service and 1 free audio book just for listening. That's audibletrial.com/offthescript. That is only for new listeners. So if you are a new subscriber or a new listener to the show and you guys want to get something for free, check out audibletrial.com/offthescript. Everything you need is on the right side of the layout here on Off the Script. I'm JD. I am going to get my live streams ready if I am going to live stream Call of Duty, man. So I'll see you guys later today, and have a great Thursday, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for Off the Script. We're going to talk about the real reason why Emma was released from WWE, and I'll give you one clue. It's complete bullshit. So join me on Off the Script tomorrow to start your weekend off, as always, every single weekend. And I'll see you guys tomorrow for Off the Script. I'll talk to you later.